Hi, I'm Jackie, and I want to welcome you back to my home and to my channel, Hearth and Apron. I am a homemaker and stay-at-home mom who likes to make motivating content to help you get motivated, to get your to-do list knocked out of the way, and to have some fun as well. Today I have an at-home school setup and my daughter's elusive room that she never lets me go into, so I'm only going to be able to clean so much in there out of respect, but I am able to add a couple touches that I'm super excited about. And I'm also going to be sharing with you some of the fall decor that I picked up this year that I'm going to be using in my upcoming Fall Clean and Decorate With Me episodes. First of which you will find this Friday. Make sure to check it out. It is actually as well my first collab with Momming with Charity. She is an outstanding YouTuber and I am so excited to collab with her. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this going. We're gonna start out by sanding my daughter's desk. This is one that she used to use when she was little, and it actually was so sad because I had to get rid of all her scribbles and her little dinosaur stickers that she had put on it long ago. But I am excited because it's giving it a new life, and now she's able to use it once again, where before she was outgrown and done with this piece. Basically, I used a thicker sandpaper before I came through with a really fine sandpaper to make sure that it had the best texture possible, and my family did help me with the sanding. And once that was done, I just came inside and I covered it with a black paint. Yes, it killed me. That wood was so pretty, but you know what? It's not my desk and it's not for my room, and that's what my daughter wanted. So I picked up this paint at Lowe's, and it is the one that they suggested. I do feel like I could have gotten a better paint for this, but you know, I did what they suggested. I feel like it was a little thick and didn't really kind of go on as smoothly as I wanted, but in the end I think it's still going to turn out great, and it kind of gives it that rough rustic look that I think is really popular as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me paint this entire thing with all of my coats. I just for some reason find it really fulfilling to see things painted and to see that kind of completed. So we're going to do a little bit more painting and then we will roll on and finish this project up. Did you see how I just painted the track of where that drawer goes in? In case you decide to do this yourself, don't do that. That was a mistake. I am going to have to pull that back out and sand it because I feel like the drawer itself is actually just sticking a little bit, and I don't like that. After I finished the paint, I just went ahead and reattached the legs. Yeah, you're gonna see me struggle for a minute. I'm not naturally handy at things of this nature. I'm crafty. And these screws did not want to go in right, but it did finally, and then I'm going to go ahead and put on these little copper pulls that I picked up at Lowe's. It worked out so wonderful. I feel like they just kind of stand out with the black paint, and they were on clearance for $1.30, so it was a double win.
My heart's desire, I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great.
Now that that's done, I bought this little organizer off of Amazon. I think I paid $17.99 for it to kind of help organize some of my daughter's pencils and just supplies of that nature. It came with this little bunny phone holder, which I thought was cute. This piece was okay. I'm not going to say that it was my favorite piece. It looked a little cheaper than it did in the pictures online put together, but it still works out just fine, and it does hold her things together really well. And I will have it linked down below in the bottom. I'm not going to make you watch me put this whole thing together.
Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you.
So this is the end product. It has all the nice little cubbies for pens and pencils and highlighters and things of that nature, as well as the little drawer so she has somewhere to put her calculator. Let me know what you think of it down below. And now we're going to go ahead and make some budget-friendly DIY art for my daughter's room. She does have a lot of artwork and different things that she already has up, but I wanted to do something a little bit special for her. So I had her pick 2 of her favorite images from the different animes and books that she likes to read. And then I got these $2 blocks from Walmart, and I went ahead and painted the top of them white so that it would make the image pop a little bit more. And I painted the sides black so that they would match that desk that we just painted. Once that was done, I just cut out the images that she had chosen for me and I Mod Podged them on top. If you're unfamiliar with Mod Podge, it is kind of like a glue and a finish for you to use on your artwork. So right now I'm using it to glue the images to the wood, and then I'm obviously going to touch up any white that I can see because that's not the look I'm going for. But then once this is all dry, I'm going to add another layer of this Mod Podge over top, and it's actually going to act as a sealant for my art and make it actually look a lot more professional. Now, I have to tell you, when I started to add the Mod Podge on top, it kind of looked like it got wrinkly all of a sudden, and I had like a straight up panic. But glad to tell you, when it dried, it was much better. There was a couple creases and wrinkles, but it was very slight, and I feel like they turned out really wonderful. And my daughter really liked them. Let me know what you think of them down below. Also, I want to say, I got this idea from a project that Amanda did on This Crazy Life. Make sure to check out her channel. She inspires me all the time, and I just wanted to give her kudos. I have done these kind of projects before, but it was her that inspired me to do them for my daughter's room and her desk area. You can also find her on Instagram and I think This Crazy Life vlog. Okay, we're off to the next project. Now we are going to put together this chair that I picked up from Big Lots locally. It wasn't like I picked out this chair because it had anything in particular that I was looking for. It was because it was the only desk chair left in my town. So, and I don't have any complaints, but it wasn't like this is what I was going for. I am not very good at putting things together, as you can see, so I kind of left this in here just so you could see how silly I look when I'm attempting to put this stuff together. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could... Now I'm gonna do just a quick dusting and tidy up of my daughter's room. I really tried to touch it as little as possible because it is her domain, and I know she generally does do up all her cleaning in her room. But I wanted to give her floor a really good run because I'm sorry, I'm a mom. I always feel like I could get her floor just a little bit more in depth than she is willing to do. So I'm gonna get these floors really quick so that I have a fresh, clean space to add that desk. So this is the space that I am going to add her desk. You can see she has a couple things up on her wall, as well as all of her like little video game controllers and stuff up here. I'm going to try to leave as much of it how she has it as possible, but I am going to have to move a couple things. As you can see, I also purchased a small whiteboard for her so that she can keep track of her different assignments that are due during the day and just have a really easy place to just check them off. And I am going to be putting these and the art pictures that we made earlier both up with command strips If you have not tried them yet, do yourself a favor and try them out. They work so much easier than trying to put up a nail.
Baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Once this was done, I tried to pick out like a couple different things from her room to just kind of add to the top here, but I really decided in the end to just kind of leave it pretty simple so that it didn't cover up anything, and I really didn't want to mess her vibes and decorations that she'd already worked so hard on in her room. So I did get this little itty bitty jar from Dollar Tree that I felt kind of looked like dragon scales with a little dragon egg on top, and I filled that up for her erasers, and I put a couple slices of her agate up on the desk. Here I have another try and fail. I tried to use the matching lamp that she had to the other side over on this desk here, but it did not work out, so I stole the little desk lamp that she had on the small desk, and it was perfect. Now I'm just going to put a couple of those pieces that I took off her wall back where they go, and I also have to fix these pictures that I noticed were sideways on the other side of her bed because that just drives me banana sandwiches. So what are your thoughts? Do you like the way that this desk turned out with the little desk area? It's a very small portion of her room, I know that, but I feel like it turned out really well, and she really didn't have that much space that she wanted me to be messing around in, but it did help to give her a far more functional space to get her schoolwork done. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and set up that little organizer that we made together before. I did go ahead as well and move that lamp that didn't work on the other desk to this desk, which really brightened up the space a lot. And I'm just going to fill this up with all of her pens and pencils and different items of that kind. Some of the things didn't fit here, so I ended up moving them over to the desk, but I feel like this worked out really well. And as you can see, my daughter's pencils and things were in a very small container before, and now she has plenty of room and everything's easy to get to. So this is one of the last items that I needed to get put back up for her. It was in the space where I put those whiteboards and the desk. And after that, we are going to make our way over to her bed where I am going to bring in her fall bedding. So in the summertime, it is way too hot in Arizona to have a duvet feather bed blanket thing, but in the fall and winter, it is really necessary, so I put it away seasonally, and it's time for me to bring it back out. It does have matching gray pillows that go with it, and then I picked up a couple pieces just to give a little extra fun flair to her room and kind of make it a little bit extra. My daughter wants me to let you know that she put a quote up on her big whiteboard over on the side just for the video. It's kind of a dark quote, but you know, it is what it is. She wanted me to point it out to you, so there's a quote there. Okay, check out this pillow cover. It is so cute, not only because it's unique and just different, which I feel like just goes with my daughter's vibe, but also for the reason that this looks like our cat Tristan. And I love how he's on a whale with a trident in the air. It's fantastic. So this is one of the special pieces that I wanted to add to her room. So I'm going to go ahead and change out her little pillow cover and change it for this. And I also got her a really comfy, really soft black blanket for the end of her bed so that when she's sitting there working on homework and maybe a fall day and it might get a little chilly, she has something to wrap up in. Before I left her room, I just wanted to take a quick second to show you her roof. My husband and I painted this several years ago, and everyone in the household still loves it today. Let me know down below, what do you think of the touches I added to my daughter's room? I know it wasn't a dramatic transformation, but I wanted to really respect her space, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions were. All right, guys, now it is time for me to get to show you some of the pieces that I picked up this year to add to my autumn decor. And some of them I am so excited about. And I'm not going to show you everything today because I want to make sure that you tune in for those Clean and Decorate With Me fall specials, the first of which you will find this Friday, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, a lot of the stuff that I end up getting for fall every year is largely floral. And so I have a lot of pieces already, but actually I have a couple pieces, but this is the first year that I've really been able to get a little bit more pieces to add in the last several years. So I'm pretty excited about it. Anyways, this is one of the garlands that I got. You can kind of see it's got these orange berries and pumpkins and all these leaves. But here's the thing. This just really isn't fitting the vibe that I want this year because I'm really liking like the white pumpkins and hints of navy blue. So because I am weird, yes, I bought myself a garland for me to make over. So in the episode coming up, you will see I'm going to whitewash these little pumpkins, and I'm also going to paint all these berries navy blue, and it is really, I think, just going to make this garland just pop out in the ways that I'm hoping for. Another garland that I picked up this year was one to go above my window area. I have had one that I have used there in the past, but it was kind of glittery, and this year I really wasn't feeling the glittery vibe, so I decided to get something a little bit new, and I found this really inexpensive on Amazon. It's just kind of got, oops, dropped some things. It's just kind of got some good colors in it, I felt like, and I'm really excited to see how that one kind of plays off of things and turns out. This is a little garland I got at Michael's in my latest trip because my husband's awesome. We decided to go up to Flagstaff so that I could go to Michael's to get some of the awesome pieces that you will be seeing in my decorative episodes. But anyways, this I think I'm going to use on my piano with this next piece, which I just think is so cool. Look at all the leaves. Like, I mean, I have a tree obsession, so that could be part of the reason that I'm like inclined to like this one. Let me know, what do you think of the leaf pumpkin? I think of all the pumpkins, this is definitely my favorite. And so since I brought up pumpkins, let's talk about those really quick. I picked up 2 of these really cool ones as well from Michael's. I really liked the colors in this, and that's actually kind of unique because most of the pumpkins that I will be using this year are ones from previous years and that I have picked up from Dollar Tree and random spaces, and I will be painting them to go along with my color scheme. But these are gonna stay just as they are. And I like the way that they have like the interesting little tops for their little twigs. This is also another little pumpkin I got, and it has a D. Sorry, it's backwards because we're in the selfie mode right now. But this is going to be for my coffee bar, and I was so excited to find one with our initial. I've seen some of these up in my local area, but it wasn't until I was at Michael's that I was able to find one with our initial. Another piece that I picked up was this from Walmart, and I did this on the Walmart pickup, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed because I had ordered one with like a cream colored pumpkin vibe. So, but you know, everything happens for a reason, and I know that I'm going to make this bomb, but unfortunately it's going to need a little bit of a makeover for it to fit the decor vibe that I'm going for. But let me know below what you think. It does light up just a little bit. And this is actually going to be used for my bathroom. I have a really epic shower curtain that I'm going to add in there, and just a couple little touches that I think are just going to completely transform the bathroom with that fall vibe. I've not ever decorated the bathroom, so I'm excited for that one. Another thing I picked up at Michael's was this really cute sign, and I'm going to be using this for my coffee bar area. If you're new to my channel, you will find out that I am just obsessed with my coffee bar zone, and I love to decorate it. And speaking of which, if you are back here again, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. It means more to me than I could possibly tell you. But anyways, another item I picked up for my coffee bar, and I got this from Dollar Tree. I like to have something to put my coffee spoons on, and this one has a little fox. I thought it was really cute. And speaking of foxes, we are going to start with actually the hedgehog because it kind of leads into my favorite piece. Isn't he so cute? And he's on a little pick, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use him in some of the bouquets I'm going to make or if I'm going to cut this off and use him in my coffee bar as well. I'm just going to play it by ear and see how it works out. And then there's my little itty bitty fox. Isn't he so cute? I have a little hay bale for him to go into. He's actually got the pick as well, which leads me to Felipe the fox. Yes, he has a name because that's who I am. And because any fox this magnificent needs a name. If you can't tell, I like foxes. Anyways, back to a little bit more of the decor. I also, at Michael's, picked up these really awesome little wood pumpkins. They're really light and I just kind of really like them a lot. I got 2 of those. I also got a white pumpkin pick to go in one of my, I'm gonna make my own wreath this year, and I'm gonna kind of make like this hoop style one. I'm really hoping it turns out. And so this is either gonna go in the bouquet or the wreath. And that actually takes me to my last couple items that I wanted to show you. Actually, first real quick, these are some of the colors that I'm hoping to go with on my pumpkins. But these are some of my other favorite pieces right after Felipe the Fox, are the different florals that I got, because I don't live in an area that has like a large floral section. Like I could go to Dollar Tree or get a couple things from Walmart, and otherwise I'm SOL. So when I went to Michael's, it was like a kid in Toys R Us, and holy cow, Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. Wow, poor children of today. Brought me so much joy as a kid. Anyways, so I'm really like into oak trees. They're like my favorite tree. They're actually my Celtic zodiac tree too, but that's just an ironic coincidence. And I found these at Michael's, and look, it's got the acorns and just the different colors. And I'm really excited to do this. All of these different pieces, I'm going to kind of cut off the little individual pieces and kind of work them into different arrangements. So the other pieces that I'm going to be using in my floral arrangements this year are these flowers. They obviously come in a bunch, which is why they're not separated like the next 2. But these will be complementing, look at this beautiful peony and these blue flowers, guys. I am so excited. These were part of the thing that kind of helped me decide the vibe that I wanted to go with this year. I really have a lot of orange pieces that I already had, but I kind of, I hate to say it, but like, I like decorating for fall, but there's others that I enjoy decorating for more, because orange just isn't like my favorite color. I'm learning to love it more as I'm becoming an adult. But when you add this blue next to the orange, I love it. Anyways though, these are some of the pieces that I will be using in next week's and Friday's episode. And so I think it's going to be either 2 or 3 specials on Fall Clean and Decorate with me. We'll kind of have to see how that turns out. But definitely this Friday, you will find the first one, and make sure to look for it, because I think that this is gonna turn out cool. I think that some of these pieces are just going to, I can't wait to see the vision inside my head, like, turn out. Anyways though, I do have some really cool throw pillow covers that I've also picked up, and I have that shower curtain and some other things that I'm really excited to share, as well as like this super neutral tablecloth that I picked up from Amazon. And I really hope that you will check that out. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I have so much more fun coming, and I really hope that you will join my YouTube family and that we can all get to know each other more and support each other on these journeys through life. And yeah.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning.
All right, guys, that's what I have in my fall haul. I hope that you really liked some of these items. Let me know down below, which one was your favorite? Obviously, my favorite is still Felipe the Fox. Also, let me know what you thought of the touches that I added to my daughter's room and how her desk turned out. Either way, I hope that you will hit that like and subscribe button and join my Hearth and Apron YouTube family. And I also hope that you just have an absolutely magical day.
I'm not ready.